Please welcome Don Mcguire, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer.
Welcome back, day two. Hope you guys have been having a good time. I see some of you got some color, that's good. Day two is gonna be fantastic. I'm just gonna give you a little intro and then we're gonna get on with it. So thank you again for attending and for all of your patience and for sitting through yesterday. I know it was a long day, but hopefully you heard some really good stuff. Welcome back to Tech Summit 2021. Yesterday you heard a lot about Snapdragon 8 and how we're driving premium mobile experiences forward with the world's most advanced mobile platform, the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. Snapdragon 8 will lead the way into a new era of premium mobile technology developed in mind with industry firsts and transforming the next generation of flagship smartphone devices. You saw how bright the future is for Snapdragon in the smartphone. Well, today, we're going to expand upon that. And you're going to see how bright the future is for Snapdragon beyond the phone. And how Snapdragon is playing a key role in driving digital transformation and powering what we like to call the connected intelligent edge. So to kick off today's session, I would like to welcome back to the stage Qualcomm President and CEO, Cristiano Amon.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for staying with us here for day two. Hope you had a good time yesterday. Learned a lot of things about our Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Today, we promise we're going to make it an equally exciting day for you. And we're super happy about what we're going to show you today. It is really about taking our mobile experiences into a number of different devices. So, folks following us online, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. We have an exciting story to tell you. So, you know Qualcomm for what we do in mobile. You know our history in mobile across every generation of wireless, and that's never going to change. We're going to work very hard to continue to be the company that will drive the pace of innovation in mobile. But mobile technology is going everywhere. And you heard us talking about that before. We're going to be the company focused on connecting billions of devices. They are going to become smarter. They're going to have advanced connectivity, including 5G, advanced processing, and they're going to be driving the growth of the cloud. I keep repeating this. There's no question in the industry today about the growth of the cloud. Just on CapEx alone, 35% year over year is projected for all of this data that continue to go to the cloud and fuel the cloud economy. So if you believe in the growth of the cloud, you're going to believe there's a company like Qualcomm connecting all of those devices to the cloud. And it's not about just connectivity. It's about high performance connectivity, low latency connectivity. It's not connected to the cloud, then it's not useful. It is about advanced computation and artificial intelligence at the edge. So you always know about Qualcomm and mobile. But within the next few years, I'm hoping that you're going to see Qualcomm as this company that's going to be driving innovation at the entire edge, not only in mobile. And today, what we're going to talk to you about it is the role that Snapdragon has within the vast opportunity of billions of devices that are going to be connected. We look at Snapdragon as where can we specifically take the mobile experience to those other devices. There are going to be other devices, they're not going to be based on mobile experience. And I think the opportunity for Qualcomm to connect intelligent edge is beyond Snapdragon. However, Snapdragon will play a very important role for a certain category of devices at the edge where mobile experience is very relevant. And that's what we're going to talk to you today at day two. Where are we extending mobile experiences beyond the smartphone enabled by this one technology roadmap of Qualcomm that you saw its manifestation within the Snapdragon 8 series Gen 1. And really, it's thinking about that we're seeing traction at a very high pace across a number of devices. You look at where we are, it's about the wearables that are going to be part of the smartphone owner experience. That's where you see Snapdragon Wear, you see Snapdragon Sound. It's about what is happening with larger screens and tablets with Snapdragon. We talk about as we started to connect physical and digital devices in the use case of our smartphone change, as we look into adding virtual reality, augmented reality, you see Snapdragon XR. There is a revolution in mobile gaming. Wait, I have more to tell you about that today, but that's another place you're going to see Snapdragon Elite Gaming. And then you have the transformation of the automobile. When you take the Snapdragon experience with you as you are behind the wheel, that's where you see Snapdragon Digital Chassis, Snapdragon Ride, Snapdragon Digital Cockpit, and of course, the PC, as we think about not the PC of today, but the PC of tomorrow, next generation PC for the 5G era. And this is just not a vision. This is happening. What we want to disclose today is the number of Snapdragon designs that we have beyond handsets. There's 1,600 designs beyond smartphone using Snapdragon today within this category of devices. By all metric, that is not a small number. And it's reflected in our diversification revenue metrics we provided in the growth rates. That's an incredible opportunity, not only for Qualcomm, but for the entire industry, as mobile experiences go to a number of devices. And also create an opportunity for many of our partners to share on that vision and build a multiple device category based on that. So what I'd like to do is to show you a video of one great partner of Qualcomm, which is Lenovo. And YY, the chairman CEO of Lenovo, is going to tell you how his share on this vision and how much this can be translated into a wide array of devices with our partnership between Lenovo and Qualcomm. Thank you.
Thank you, Cristiano. You know how I wish I could be there with you in Hawaii. It's already snowing here in Beijing. Thank you for having me at the Qualcomm's Snapdragon Tech Summit. I'm excited to see the launch of your latest Snapdragon mobile chipset and the Snapdragon compute platform. And I can't wait to see them running in Lenovo and the Motorola devices. I like Cristiano's vision of everyone and everything being connected all the time. Qualcomm and the Snapdragon platforms play a critical role in connectivity through its wireless technology, efficient processing, and the intelligence at the edge. Qualcomm technology isn't just in our smartphones, tablets, and PCs, but also in IoT, automotive, smart home, and smart cities. And Lenovo shares that view about the future. First, we are both shaping and driving global digitalization and intelligent transformation for consumers and commercial businesses. With hybrid work and life being the new normal, we are both embracing the opportunities in the trillion-dollar IT services, ICT infrastructure, device, and IoT markets. Second, we share similar views about the future technology architecture. I like to describe it as client, edge, cloud, network, intelligence, or we call it new IT architecture. Client are the devices, sensors, and the IoTs. Edge processes data closer to where it is generated. Cloud ranges from public, private, to hybrid cloud. Network, for now, is about 5G and the RAN technologies. And artificial intelligence puts data, computing power, and the algorithms together to enable smart vertical solutions across industries. We are building our technology capabilities around these 5 elements, and the ongoing collaboration with Qualcomm will remain essential. Third, we both know that this strategic partnership makes us better together. It's not limited to Snapdragon-powered products like the Motorola smartphones. Think reality, AR, smart glasses, which was awarded one of the best inventions in 2021 by Time magazine. And Yoga 5G, which is the world's first always-on, always-connected 5G PC. It will continue to expand into other broader categories, including IoT, cloud, and the smart vertical solutions. Looking ahead, I have confidence in the future defined by the new IT architecture and the strong partnership between Lenovo and Qualcomm. Together, let's build a smarter future for all. Thank you. And back to you, Cristiano.
Thank you so much, Lenovo and YY, for a great partnership. That's exciting. We're going to build a number of different devices together. I think we're just at the beginning of this. So now let's have some fun. Now we're going to bring a different topic. I know I got a lot of questions about this yesterday. In some of the conversations, I'm sure you have a lot of questions about this. Let's talk about the metaverse. So we have been saying, we said it a couple weeks ago, in whatever version of the metaverse you like, there's going to be one thing that is going to be required. You're going to need a device that will be focused on connecting physical and digital spaces. It's going to take you to virtual reality, or will augment what you see with virtual reality in when we talk about AR. And that's what we're going to do. So no matter what is the version of the metaverse and how it's going to develop, there's going to be one thing in common. We're going to be the company building the devices. 50 of the commercial devices right now are based on Qualcomm Snapdragon VR. And it's a great opportunity. It's a ready material. And you should think about it, when we get to the multiple tens of millions of units, you can see the potential of the developer ecosystem. Now, here's what I would like to do at this opportunity right now. I want to talk how we see the metaverse developing. I know it is, everybody's talking about it right now as a buzzword. As I said before, we're doing this before it was popular. But there is something very important here. Connection of physical and digital spaces is real. And digital twins are happening across many industries. Yes, you can think of, you may have this digital world that you're going to get immersed to, and you'll be able to have your own avatar, interact with other people, do different things. But it doesn't have to be just that. You should think about the digital world as a multitude of applications that you're going to have as we started to think about digital twins everywhere. Let me give you some practical examples. Let's say you have a car, and we're going to talk about cars today. You have a connected car, and as you drive your car, the car is accumulating data about you, how you drive it, what's happening with the car, and that started to feed the information to the digital twin of the car. You take the car for service. You can have somebody that will put in an AR glasses, and it'll look under the hood, combustion engine or electrical, right? It's going to be a little different on electrical. And all of a sudden, you can get notifications on that glass about information about your car related to the lifespan of some of the components, what is happening. That information is coming from the digital twin of the car. You need to train somebody to do a repair. You started to overlay information. Remove this, do that, replace that. That's one version of connecting physical and digital spaces. Let's shift to education. Think about a classroom. The potential of the classroom, you're teaching kids history, you can take them to different places. You can have an immersive experience in different places. Let's talk about sports. All of a sudden, eventually you're going to realize when you get to the hundreds of millions of people that have the ability to connect to virtual reality, you may have an experience of broadcast of sports for them. For those that like soccer like me, you can go inside, right in front of the goal or behind the goal to see what happens at that time. You're going to change the way you interact with today's broadcast you just see on a flat screen. Let's change the conversation back to the enterprise. We all had an experience to be on Zoom or Teams or whatever your collaboration tools, and I'm sure everyone here, no exception, you probably realize the following. When everybody is on Zoom or Teams, everybody has the same experience. When everybody's in the conference room, you have the same experience. When you start to mix the two together, it's not the same. So that's now a problem to be solved. It's easy to understand how you could have the metaverse of a conference room, or you can have your digital twin in a conference room, and you can have the ability to interact with people digitally in on the physical world as if everybody's in the same room. So the opportunity is real. It is much more than the buzzword, and it will manifest itself in different ways for different companies in their respective value propositions. It's easy to see, for example, for social networking company, how that's going to be fundamentally changing how people socially interact, and it's an evolution of social platforms. We said about 5G driving the evolution of social platforms, especially as you have the ability to have high-speed connectivity, including uplink. I think we demonstrated that yesterday, and as you build on those new technologies. An enterprise company, and for example, our great collaboration with Microsoft HoloLens, you have a multitude of enterprise applications. So the ability to have, whether it's a consumer enterprise digital twin, is how the metaverse is going to develop, and that's going to be a great opportunity. And eventually, it could, I believe, that it's going to be as big as phones. It's easy to see a situation where the developer ecosystem becomes mature and rich in whether it's for enterprise, whether it's for education, whether it's for entertainment. We could have a companion glasses to our phone, and eventually it's just become the glasses. So it's a great opportunity. We've been investing a lot of technology to make that happen. And despite this great conversation, all that, I think this stuff is started to happen, and it's getting traction. But it's important to think about this. This is not about one size fits all. There's going to be a bunch of different applications. And I thought, why not just have some fun with it? So I was going to have a conversation here at the event with Meta CTO and the head of Reality Labs, which is Boss. You know, we've been working together with Meta for a number of years right now. We're very proud of what we have done with Oculus. But Boss couldn't be here today. So we said, let's just have some fun with it. And let's have the meeting in the Horizon Workroom app. And I really want you to watch this video, and hopefully, you know, will be as fun to you as was fun to us. Boss, how are you doing? Very good to see you here at the Horizon Work Group. I wish you were in person with us in Hawaii, but I am super excited to meet you here in the metaverse. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. As much as I do love Horizon Workrooms, I would also like to be with you in Hawaii. That sounds great. But thank you for having me, and you know, I'm glad we could do it this way. It's the next best thing to be in there.
I agree. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for participating in our event. Look, I want to just start to level set us. From your perspective, tell us what's going on with the metaverse.
Yeah, you know, for us, the metaverse is something that we've really been working towards for a long time. If you think about what the mission of Meta is to help people feel connected, we've done so much great work in the mobile phone era, all powered by the internet over the last, 15, 20 years. And yet here we are in a global pandemic, and it just is not the same. Just like we were just saying, it's not the same as being there. Now, let's be honest, this isn't the same as being there either, but it's certainly a much richer experience than we get as relative to mobile phones or little panels on a screen. And so we really want to take that feeling of presence and see what we can do with it. So the metaverse is about, continuity of identity, of self, of who you are, who you're with, being able to go from place to place, having shared experiences. I mean, when you and I are on a call, it just feels like we're on a call together, and that's pretty good. But here in the metaverse, we could have experiences that could be profound for us, could be a meaningful part of our relationship together. So we want to take the technology that we've just all invested in so much on mobile phones and see it put to a greater purpose of connecting people in a way that really hasn't been possible until now.
Well, like, that's incredible. Meta and Qualcomm, we actually been working on this when nobody thought was possible, right?
That's right.
I remember for 10 years talking about virtual reality, augmented reality, and a lot of skeptics saying, that's not possible, there's no market for it, but now people really understand. And what I really love about the collaboration between the two companies, this is really two companies, they're leaders in their space, that put our respective minds together to do something that is really amazing and new. From a Qualcomm standpoint, we knew that we needed to create, semiconductor chipset solutions, hardware, software, that will make, everything always connected, high performance, low power, because the form factor, thermal, all the things are different. And from a Meta standpoint, you had the understanding how to make this happen. So can you tell everyone a little bit about this collaboration that has been between the two companies?
Yeah, we simply wouldn't be here without it. And I mean here, the Quest 2 is one of those things that is really mind-blowing when people first experience it. And that is the culmination, really, of a huge amount of work that we've partnered with Qualcomm on over quite years and years now, long before anyone thought VR was going to be good or going to be mainstream, long before the metaverse was really a serious whisper in people's minds. We knew where we were going with this thing. And we really could not have gotten there without the very close partnership we've had with Qualcomm. And of course, this is just the beginning. This is kind of the big reveal, let's say, of our partnership working in VR together. But it certainly it goes on from here. So and I'm thrilled to bring it into augmented reality, bring it into the wearables that will kind of stitch together to create that constellation of devices that helps people have that rich experience that they want to have, whether they're in virtual reality or augmented reality. So this has been a vision that we've held somewhat in secret, I'd say, for a little while, almost for fear of saying it out loud and being kind of made fun of, I suppose. And now that it's out there, you kind of see the enthusiasm for it. It's the reactions are all over the map, of course, but if people have spent a little time in virtual reality, they get it. Like, it doesn't take that long. It takes 5 minutes in a headset. They get it. And it just wouldn't be possible without the Qualcomm partnership that we have.
No, look, I really appreciate it. We're super excited about this partnership. And I'm going to tell you one thing, from somebody that I was working in the mobile industry, I think for generations after generations, we've been seeking from when will be the generation of wireless that will make video telephony a killer application. We talk about that in
Totally.
3G, we talk about that in 4G, and it took a pandemic for that to become a killer application. Now people understand the value of telepresence, the value of connecting physical and digital spaces, the value of connecting people together. So from a Qualcomm standpoint, we have a conviction, and that's why we start investing in the fundamental technologies to make devices for the metaverse about 10 years ago, because we believe it is the next computing platform and it's going to be as big as phones. What is Meta view of that?
Yeah, I mean, so no surprise, we really feel the same way. I think it has the potential to be even bigger than laptops and desktops for productivity and collaboration. If you really could have your team working from anywhere and have the richness of this kind of an environment where you could load up models, you could load up schematics, you could load up what you need to work on together, and then be, able to have immense solo productivity eventually too, with massive screens that have all the information that you need at one place. Your entire workstation, your desktop with you in a headset, tremendous power and opportunity to grow and be big. And then I think augmented reality is the thing that ultimately supersedes mobile. I think augmented reality, you're on the go, you take it with you, it's always contextually relevant. You don't have to take it out of your pocket. You've got the ability to capture, to share, to learn in real time. All of it's going to be powered by immense artificial intelligence that's helping you process and understand the world around you. It all just needs power. We know we can do it all. The potential is there. The technology can be built. We just really do need to be able to process all those image streams and rip those pieces apart down to the pieces that we need to feed the intelligences that are going to help you as a consumer navigate all this information. And so it's almost a frustrating, tantalizingly frustrating place to be, where I know it's all possible. Can we pull it all together? And it hinges on, our ability to be efficient with power and thermal space in these tiny form factors, because we're going to put it on someone's head.
Awesome. We're incredibly excited about the partnership. And as you said, I think it's just the beginning. And it's really fascinating to work on technology that actually can change the world. I think that's what has been, great motivation of everything we do at Qualcomm. Thank you both for joining us today. Really appreciate the opportunity. Great talking to you in the metaverse.
Hey, you as well. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. All right, hope you enjoyed the conversation. I had as much fun as I had doing it. So now we need to continue going. And as I said, this is going to be a crescendo. We have a lot of things to tell about as we take about mobile experiences to other devices. So let's just talk about gaming. I told you yesterday that mobile gaming is big. We see a revolution coming in gaming. Mobile gaming become the, preferred form of entertainment, the largest one. It's overtaking every other gaming ecosystem in size, and we have a number of interesting technologies coming to mobile gaming. The convergence of mobile and PC, plus streaming from the cloud with 5G, really changes the landscape, and we're looking into something very big. Therefore, it was only logical, especially as we look at what we have been doing in other different categories, that we start building a product designed for this new category of devices, in addition of phones that could emerge within mobile handheld gaming devices, is where you could have the best of Snapdragon, the best of Snapdragon Elite Gaming, and something that is dedicated for gaming. And that's what we're going to be talking about here today. I want you to start by watching a video. So today, we're announcing a brand new product category within the Snapdragon line. Snapdragon, this is the G3x series gaming platform. The new... It is designed for mobile gamers. It's going to enable premium gaming experiences anytime, anywhere, and aspiring gaming devices with new form factors. You're going to have phones, but there is a huge opportunity now that we see for handheld gaming devices. And as you look at some of the capabilities of the G3x, and you saw some of the conversation today when we talk about our technology roadmap, which is enabling 8 Generation 1 for Snapdragon 8 series. Can we build the best sustained GPU performance per watt for long, duration game playing? Ultra HD screens, HDR, very fast refresh rates, 5G connectivity, including millimeter wave, Wi-Fi 6E connectivity, and Snapdragon sound and AI directly apply to gaming. So that's an exciting new category for Snapdragon. And besides announcing the chip, the G3x, we're also announcing the Snapdragon G3x handheld developer kit, which is going to developers way ahead of the devices. So it's allowing the gaming studios to ready their games for this new ecosystem and actually underscore our commitment to the ecosystem and to gamers. But rather than you hearing about that from me, I would like to show you a video from a great partner of Qualcomm that is helping us, making this a reality. Ming Tan for Razer, President and CEO of Razer.
Aloha, and thank you, Cristiano, for inviting me to the Snapdragon Tech Summit. I apologize that I can't be there with you in person to experience the event, but I'm glad we're able to connect virtually from our new Razer headquarters right here in Singapore. As the world's leading lifestyle brand for gamers, we at Razer are incredibly excited to announce our ongoing support of Qualcomm and solutions like the new Snapdragon G3x Gen 1 that transforms the way mobile games are experienced. With the announcement of the Snapdragon G3x handheld developer kit, we are extending our support for the outreach and distribution of the developer kit to developers and publishers to help them create great experiences for gamers. Thank you for inviting Razer to the Snapdragon Tech Summit. We're looking forward to working with everyone on the Qualcomm team. Enjoy your time in Hawaii.
It's great to have this partnership, and we're very excited about how the mobile gaming market is going to change with the new category of devices that are becoming. We're also very excited about the design pipeline today. So I talk about some of the new devices that are coming. We talk about XR, we talk about gaming. And the reality is, as we look on all of those different categories, with the devices you wear that are part of having a smartphone, what are you going to do with your personal computation? We talk about connecting physical digital spaces, but there's two categories that we want to single out today because we're very excited about that, and it's going to be the next part of this presentation. We want to talk about two things: the transformation of automotive and the role that the Snapdragon play in the automotive transformation, and then talking about next generation PCs, because the work and productivity is forever changed, and will continue to change as we bring technologies such as 5G and some of these many attributes you saw coming from mobile. So let's start with automotive. The car is one of the end markets that is going to the biggest amount of transformation. When you add connectivity to the car, you change the business model of the auto industry substantially. The car become a hub for distribution of services and media, gaming. If you have rideshare, you can have advertisement. The car now can have data analytics from you and customize the experience of car ownership for you. You have a number of the services. So you can actually see business models now that the car companies can have more revenue from the services associated with the car connected to the cloud than selling the car in the first place. Screens in the car are completely different than they used to be. I would argue that one of the key decision criteria now among many is the electronics and what's your digital cockpit experience becomes extremely important in the buying decision of a car. On top of that, we're moving to not autonomy. I don't like to talk about only autonomy in ADAS. we're really moving to what we will define as intelligent transportation. And this is what happens when you get a company like Qualcomm, which is about building ecosystem, is about developing fundamental technology, and look at everything from a system perspective. The car is inserted into a network. So when you think about intelligent transportation, you have the combination of technologies such as assisted driving. There's how to get scale. You know, we're going to get to full autonomy, but you have an incredible opportunity to attach ADAS to every car like you do with ABS in seat belts, anti-lock brakes. And as you do that, you also insert the car of a network of intelligent traffic. Technologies such as 5G C-V2X connect the car to every other car, to the bicycles, to the pedestrians, to the traffic light. It's easy to see when the car is inserted in that environment, how you can make a much safer and efficient transportation with all that intelligence. And at the end of the day, you have to do a lot of computational capabilities, very efficient. You still care about range or energy consumption. And on top of that, you needed to have the ability to build a platform for all of those applications. And the car really become a platform for innovation. So what did we do? Instead of focusing on having a component that we can provide to this model car, we took the same approach that the car companies take when they build platforms. A car company will look at the drivetrain and will say, this drivetrain is going to be applied to a number of different cars. That's what we did. Car companies are moving to become technology companies. The car is a connected, advanced computer on wheels. And this is what we built. We built a digital chassis that every car maker can utilize to build on the different trends of transformation in the cars of tomorrow. And it's no secret that we have been quite successful with this, working with 25 of the 26 car brands. The Snapdragon Digital Chassis is where you see the Snapdragon experience when you're behind the wheel as it transforms your digital cockpit. It provides not only the connectivity to the cloud, but a service platform that car companies can build upon. And you have the intelligence, the processing, and the sensing for you to do full ADAS and autonomy. And what I would like you to do, I'm very proud of our collaboration with General Motors and Cadillac. And we're very happy that, you know, Melissa Grady, the CMO of Cadillac, she could not be here with us today, but she produced a video for this event that describes in detail how the digital chassis can be a platform for collaboration with General Motors, with Cadillac, and an incredible innovation on the digital side. Please watch the video.
Thank you, Cristiano. I'm thrilled to take part in this special event. It's unquestionably true that over its 119-year history, Cadillac has been at its best when it dares to lead. Our legacy is one of pioneering innovations that set the standard of the world. From the first electric starter, the first use of airbags, the first air conditioning system, and the introduction of OnStar, all the way to truly hands-free driving with available Super Cruise driver assistance technology. These are meaningful and life-enhancing innovations. The Cadillac Lyriq honors that rich tradition of innovation and heralds the future of Cadillac as an all-electric luxury vehicle brand. We find ourselves at transportation's most transformational moment in the last 100 years. Not since the days when early gas-powered vehicles replaced the horse and buggy on the roads have we seen such a sweeping and rapid change. Cadillac is on a mission to become the world's EV luxury leader, and the Lyriq is our absolute best foot forward with its breathtaking design, impressive range, and revolutionary technology features. These technology features, many of which are enabled by the Snapdragon Digital Chassis, will be crucial in our leadership stake, none more so than Super Cruise. Super Cruise is the industry's first truly hands-free driver assistance technology. While seemingly magic to the customer, Super Cruise leverages precision LiDAR, map data, real-time precise positioning, cameras, and sensors to keep the vehicle in the center of the lane and maintain a safe distance relative to everything around the vehicle. All of this information is processed by the Snapdragon Ride platform to enable hands-free driving on 200,000 miles or 320,000 kilometers of compatible roads in the US and Canada. Inevitably, everyone fortunate enough to experience Super Cruise has this moment of exhilaration when they take their hands off the steering wheel and cede control to the vehicle. This magical moment manifests in the forms of squeals of delight, expressions of disbelief, and claps of excitement. Last year, we partnered with some very recognizable celebrities to bring this miracle of technology to the masses in a campaign called It's Time to Let Go. Super Cruise has generated incredible stickiness among our Cadillac owner base. 85% of Super Cruise users stated that they would prefer it in their next vehicle. The latest enhanced version of Super Cruise includes a new automatic lane changing feature that will be available on Lyric. One of the most eye-catching features of Lyric, and there are many, is the long, sleek, and curved 33-inch diagonal advanced LED display. Powered by the Snapdragon cockpit platform, Lyric's infotainment system has the ability to display over 1 billion potential colors. However, at Cadillac, we don't believe in technology without a human purpose. The advanced LED display is artfully integrated into one single screen that spans the full viewing area to deliver all the information and control the driver needs in a fast, flexible, and personalized high-end user experience. The Lyric takes personalization to the next level. Lyric features an elegant integration of exterior and interior lighting to create a choreographed sequence to greet the customer as they approach the vehicle. Furthermore, the interior features a 26-color LED spectrum of choices, allowing the driver to customize lighting and pair them with various drive modes. These types of customizations are just the beginning and represent an outstanding opportunity. At our recent Investor Day event, GM shared details of how future customers will be able to receive over-the-air software updates to enhance drive performance and personalize their interior themes. These updates allow the vehicles to become even better over time. Of course, the advent of this EV and digital age also comes with a major change in consumer behaviors. Chief among these is the shift away from filling up at gas stations in favor of EV charging. The 2023 Lyric comes with a 100 kilowatt-hour battery that offers a Cadillac estimated 300 miles of range with a full charge. Current Cadillac owners travel an average of 40 miles a day, so for most people and most instances, that number should be more than enough. However, for those other instances, customers will have access to the My Cadillac app, enhanced with a collection of EV-specific features we call Energy Assist. This gives drivers a real-time view of their battery's charge level, projected range, and has easy-to-use route planning, plus a convenient way to connect and pay for on-the-go charging with one click. This is a seamless integration between the vehicle and charging infrastructure that extends to both mobile phones and the Lyric built-in Google Maps app with connectivity enabled by Snapdragon automotive wireless platforms and designed explicitly to help minimize range anxiety and simplify the EV ownership experience. In closing, I want to thank Cristiano and the Qualcomm team for inviting me to share the stage today and for their part in bringing this remarkable vehicle to market. The customer response has been overwhelming. No vehicle has ever scored so highly in the GM Consumer Clinics, and the 2023 Cadillac Lyric Debut Edition sold out in just over 10 minutes. And this is just the beginning. We look forward to continuing our partnership with Qualcomm as we offer Super Cruise on more vehicles in Cadillac's lineup. As I said earlier, we find ourselves at a historical moment, a true inflection point. With each day, we are one day closer to our vision of zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. Thanks again to our hosts and to you, the audience, for your time. Cristiano, back to you.
Isn't that cool? Please buy the Lyric. There are lots and lots of Qualcomm chips in there. We're very excited about this partnership with GM and Cadillac. We're working together. We're going to shape the future of automobile. And this is an incredible opportunity for Qualcomm. Snapdragon is really going to make a difference and will help every car company that really understand the business well to become an advanced technology company. Incredible opportunity. So now, we're going to get to the last part of my presentation before we're going to make the product announcement for computing. Snapdragon is redefining the PC, and we're serious when we talk about we need to be thinking about next generation PCs for the future of enterprise. So let's talk about how we're working today. Hybrid work environment is a reality. There's a lot of things that change when we think about not only what's happening today, but how the enterprises is thinking about what's going to happen in the future. So I'll give an example. Something that in the beginning of 2020, this is where we're just getting to the beginning of the pandemic. And there was a decision that MWC, Barcelona, the mobile show, got canceled. So we decided to do the event broadcasted from our headquarters in San Diego. At that time, we had the very first 5G PC with 5G millimeter wave, was a Lenovo Yoga laptop, and we did a demonstration. The demonstration that we did live at that event, we had a professional 8K video editing on Adobe done on that laptop through 5G in the cloud. You run the workload in the cloud using the high bandwidth and low latency of 5G, and it's completely transparent to the user that you're actually running that workload in the cloud. Well, at that time, people said that was cool, and that was it. Now think about today. If you have to use a workstation to do your work, whether our engineers that do VLSI design, or you do computer-aided design, you do professional video editing, and you're going to work in the offices a few days, you're going to work in your home a few days, you can move a workstation around. So the ability to have a laptop that allow you to have on-demand computing, one of the least understood features of 5G, will become very important. Second thing, the enterprise becomes the home. So every CIO that I met, no exception, is worried about how to protect the data when the data leaves the enterprise. So what is the easiest solution to that? All the data stays in the cloud. Very easy to protect. You firewall the cloud, you control access, you can have backup versus you're worrying about data in individual hard drives. You see the trend of the enterprise start to move the data to collaboration, documents in the cloud. So that requires always-on connectivity with high performance, low latency. Number one application on the computer, as we think about the future of work, is communications. Collaboration tools, how you attend a virtual meeting. All of a sudden, camera become really important. We talk about things like always-on camera for Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. You can see how this technology can be way more efficient with a number of different capabilities and applications as you bring artificial intelligence to PCs. Also, we look at the streaming of gaming that is coming up. So, you know, you can have a gaming laptop, desktop, a gaming rig, and I think that's not going to go away. But if you're a gaming developer, all of a sudden with streaming of gaming, your content can get to a lot more screens. It's the same thing that happened to mobile gaming. So this creates an opportunity for PC to change into next generation computing. And that's what we're doing with Snapdragon. We believe in the convergence of mobile and PC, and we believe about building the laptop for the next generation productivity and entertainment. And what we see is the transition to those new architecture is really inevitable. One of the best things that has happened is we have been working over the years to create a Windows ecosystem on ARM. We saw the Apple move to ARM, the developer ecosystem moving to ARM. You saw the mobile SoC architecture influencing performance in power, because you need a small form factor. That's the laptop is how you're going to think about productivity going forward. And that creates an incredible opportunity to Snapdragon. So what I would like to do is I'm going to have a live call with my great friend, Panos from Microsoft. Please welcome my great friend Panos, Executive Vice President and Chief Product Officer of Microsoft. Panos, good to see you. Thank you so much.
It's amazing to be here. I'm pumped.
Thank you for joining us. I wish you were here with us in Hawaii, but I really appreciate the opportunity to have this conversation with you about something that is so important to Qualcomm, which is our partnership with Microsoft, and actually the partnership that you and I have had over the years. We're very excited, and I love to have this conversation with you and tell our audience about what we're doing. Shall we start with some questions? All right, so
that sounds fun. It's great to be here.
Before you join, we're talking about conversions of mobile and PC. Work from anywhere. That's a reality right now. From a Microsoft perspective, how do you see that changing the future of Windows and PCs?
You kind of said it just a few minutes ago. Look, the PC, I mean, Cristiano, the PC's become so essential for each of us over the last 2 years. I was just talking with a good friend, and the conversation with her was, hey, Panos, my PC has become the engine that's powering my home right now. And it's so interesting to see how the PC that essential nature of it has grown, both at home, work, and life. And being able to communicate with each other like we are now, move between spaces, move between devices, remain connected in this time is critical, especially as we live through this hybrid world, if you will. I think we all feel that. And look, as you think about what we're doing together to converge these mobile and PC experiences, Cristiano, with you and Qualcomm, it is what I'm most excited about. That convergence is real, and it's just an awesome time.
Look, thank you. And you know, as we look at the convergency, we have to look at this new technology that we're very passionate about it. That's kind of what we do for a living, which is 5G. 5G is changing pretty much every industry, and it's also changing the PC. So could you tell us a little bit, how do you see 5G changing the Windows ecosystem in PCs?
Look, we're seeing people working across a range of situations right now, how they play, work, communicate, remote work. Think remote work. We hear that all the time. Working from home, traveling from your desk, maybe to your kitchen, or maybe from your home to work. And now we're seeing more and more people get on planes, sitting on tarmacs, thinking about what's next, where they're traveling to. There's such an opportunity right now for us to ensure that no matter where our customers are, and no matter who they're connecting with, wherever they are, they're empowered to be productive. They're also empowered to be inspired, if you will, or be inspired to create at any given moment, anywhere, because of that connection. 5G takes all this to the next level, Cristiano. That low latency you mentioned earlier, the high bandwidth, bringing seamless connectivity, connecting us to the cloud, allowing us to collaborate, getting the data you need, on-demand computing. It's endless. You can run applications directly from the cloud. Earlier this year, you heard Microsoft talking about launching Windows 365. It's basically a direct-to-cloud service. Like creating that connection through 5G, it's another one of those amazing examples of what can be enabled in this space with the work we're doing together.
Look, we're super excited about this. And look, yesterday on day one, I wish you're here to see it, we did the world's first demonstration of 3.5 gigabit speed uplink with 5G. I actually had an 8K video call with Verizon Wireless. And think about, from a user perspective, if now you're working with the cloud all the time, you have 3.5 gigabits of uplink capacity. I think we have an incredible amount of opportunity. So, Panos, PC has always been, like the phone, a platform for innovation. But besides 5G, there are other technologies now coming from this mobile convergence to the PC. For example, artificial intelligence is a big one. And then cameras becoming every day more important on our PC. And when you look at those technologies in our collaboration, what can you tell the audience about some of the exciting things ahead?
I think we get this question a lot, Cristiano. I don't think I'll reveal all the future roadmap, but here, let me just share this. AI brings so many new capabilities. I would call it endless capabilities. And you're nailing it. AI on the edge, on these devices, through the chipsets we're building together. It's incredible. It opens up these opportunities from cloud to Microsoft 365 to Windows. AI has become such a critical component to every single product that we make. And you and I know that we're both collaborating real time on a lot of this stuff, and it's awesome. And I don't want to give it all away. I don't want to give it all away. I'm pumped for what's coming. But think about the power and efficiency that your AI engine brings with Windows 11 on the edge. It enables these experiences really around connecting, writing. I mean, there's so much that comes to life. A little later today, I think Pavan's going to join. You'll hear a little bit more about some of these examples and how we're leveraging Snapdragon technologies to build AI features for the hybrid workplace. And we're in a time right now where this is essential, and that getting people to that most productive state and really being able to use that engine, if you will, that is the PC, to bring their work to life.
Look, no, that's great. At the end of the day, I think what I can say is AI at the edge is real. And I think what I take away, there's some cool stuff coming.
It's beyond real. It's beyond real. I mean, it's making such a difference for us right now, Cristiano, and just the way we think about design, the end-to-end product creation that we walk through every day to make the most beautiful products we can to enable people and inspire people to be creative. It's real. It's phenomenal, the energy it's creating.
So let's talk about Windows 11. And
All right.
If you can tell the audience, what are we doing together to make Windows 11 great on Snapdragon? And then use this opportunity to also say what's happening with the Windows developer ecosystem as we look at Windows on Snapdragon.
Look, we're doing the end-to-end designs together right now on Windows 11, no doubt. Just looking at what can be done across the OEMs and with Surface, there's some amazing products coming. But you mentioned developers. I think that's one of the most critical elements right now, Cristiano. First off, we've been doing this for a while together, refining, getting to that place of perfection on the product with ARM, with Qualcomm. With Windows 11, we just brought x64 emulation to all our customers. We're seeing incredible usage on ARM devices. It's just fun to see that. We launched Aperture last year for developers to engage, make sure that we're supporting end-to-end development of our products on ARM, which is incredible, and we're seeing tremendous adoption from our enterprise customers there. Now, through Windows 11 and Teams, think Teams, Office, Edge, all native on ARM right now, driven by your processors. And then there's incredible momentum with ISVs right now, native ARM experiences from Adobe, Zoom, Symantec. There's so many. We could talk for a while. But it's fun to see that power and perf come to life with that battery life. You're going to keep seeing a significant increase in the native number of apps, plus you got the x64 emulation and Android compatibility coming soon on ARM. So this is all coming to life right now, and this really just starts to get to that point of enabling our customers that ability to connect their mobile and PC ecosystem through these experiences. This is our focus for developers. I'm pumped about it. I think there's a lot of developers out there that are also pumped, and we know we're right at the heart of it.
Look, this is awesome. This stuff is happening, and when you look, I have to repeat that. Android compatibility creates a whole new opportunity too. This is really awesome. Look, last question, Panos, is we've been working together for many years. I think you and I have a history since having sketches and ideas on how we're going to make this work. Could you share the audience how does Microsoft feel about the Qualcomm collaboration? I don't want to put you on the spot, but doing it, right? How do you think about the collaboration with Qualcomm? And then what excites you the most when you think about next generation PCs?
Well, if this is the last question, let me first say you've said it a few times that you wish I was there yesterday and today, and I got to tell you I wish I was there too, Cristiano. I'm sorry that I'm missing the event there in person, but I have to tell you it's been an incredible year together. To answer your question, we'll continue to grow together with Snapdragon and Windows 11. There's real excitement about this opportunity to drive new experiences using that powerful AI engine, compute on the edge, 5G tech. This is driving always on, that global connection, the battery life gains that we're seeing, that optimization, and the industry-leading camera experiences that you're talking about. This is, those are, I can go through bullets of tech all day, but ultimately, what customers need right now, that connection, the ability to connect with each other, the ability to be inspired and just get to what they want to get done. There has not been a better time working with you. I couldn't tell you how excited I am. And these experiences that people want, need, ask for, they all start with this partnership. And hopefully our customers will feel that, and it'll continue to reflect on all the future of PCs. I have to tell you, I'm super excited, Cristiano.
Well, thank you so much.
It's good to see you, by the way.
Good to see you too. Thank you for the kind words. I'm telling you, this is an incredible partnership. Everybody at Qualcomm's working with Microsoft. They know that they have, a true partner. You'll see that, we've been a company lately being very focused on long-term partnerships. That's really what's important for Qualcomm. And I'm telling you, Microsoft is one of the best examples about that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for making our event special with your participation. And I'm sure I'll see you soon, maybe back in Seattle or San Diego. Thank you, Panos. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Cristiano. On behalf of the team here in Redmond, thank you so much for the partnership. We really are grateful.
Thank you. Round of applause for Panos. That's great. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear from, there's nobody better than Microsoft to tell you about the incredible things we can do with Windows on Snapdragon. There's a lot coming. And I'm sure there's going to be much more at Microsoft Build 22. I know that Panos could not go any more detail, but please stay tuned. It's going to be really cool. Okay, so now we're going to get to the point that we're going to announce our new chip. So first of all, I would like to thank all the guests who joined me today. They truly made our event more special. Thank you all of us that are joining us online. We almost got 10 million viewerships, and I think the number is climbing. So we're super happy about it. And especially, thank you to all of you that came in person. I want to say this one more time, and I said yesterday. It's incredible to have an audience and to see you all here. Thank you so much. So with that, I'd like a round of applause to welcome Miguel Nunes, VP of Product Management of Qualcomm, which will tell you more about what we have in the store in mobile computing.
Thank you, Cristiano. It's great to be here. I'm sure all of you heard this. Be here in person with everybody. Really awesome to have everybody here in Hawaii. And we're also glad to connect digitally with those of you unable to make this trip. We have some really exciting news and updates to share with you today about Snapdragon compute platforms, and we are glad to connect with you. Connecting is so important. Qualcomm is enabling a world where everyone and everything is intelligently connected. And we have been leading this transformation. You've heard from us, and you've heard from our partners about the incredible innovations that Qualcomm is driving. How we are developing the technologies to power the cloud. Technologies like 5G, to give you the freedom to stay connected to the cloud from more places. And technologies powering the devices at the intelligent edge. We have been at the center of the transformation of the intelligent edge, redefining mobile computing by combining the best experiences of the smartphone with the performance of the PC. Let's take you back in history. 2018, our customers announced the first always connected PC, powered by our Snapdragon compute platforms. Since that time, we have continued our innovation leadership with multi-gigabit LTE to the first 5G PC, new levels of efficiency, delivering in 7 watts, the performance x86 delivered in 15 watts, enabling the first laptops with up to multi-day battery life. We were the first to 7 nanometer for PCs. Our platforms deliver industry-leading levels of AI performance, and we bring AI to the entry tier. We expanded OS support to all versions of Windows 10 and Chrome OS. We brought the best of the smartphone, not just to premium-tier mobile computing, but to the entire ecosystem, as our Snapdragon portfolio expanded to mainstream with our 8C and entry tier with our 7C platform. These platforms enable the premium experiences in thin, light, fanless, and always connected devices at more price points and performance levels. We believe that there should be a Snapdragon for everyone. Now, with Microsoft's latest operating system, Windows 11, we will enable better experiences on Snapdragon compute platforms. You've heard, bringing support for x64 emulation and introducing ARM64 EC, which further streamlines application optimizations. The devices from our OEM partners have been nothing short of incredible. Thin, light, fanless designs, leveraging technologies and efficiencies, driving innovations like the world's first 5G PC with our Lenovo Flex 5G, and the incredible form factors like the pull-forward design of the HP Elite Folio. As we continue to experience the dramatic acceleration of digital transformation, Snapdragon compute platforms with Windows 11 are the ultimate solution for laptops at the intelligent edge. And we have shown together with our OEM partners, we can deliver not only what consumers need, but what they deserve. They are Snapdragon-powered devices for all segments across consumer, business, and education. I probably don't need to tell you, but the world we live in has changed. We designed the Snapdragon compute platform for a cloud-based world with more virtual connections and online collaborations. No one expected digital transformation to happen this quickly. Seemingly overnight, operations had to move online. This caught many companies off guard. But Snapdragon-powered devices were able to help them quickly adapt, and we were thrilled to be instrumental in that change. In fact, with the support from some of our partners, we created a Qualcomm Small Business Accelerator program designed to equip small businesses with knowledge and Snapdragon-powered devices to help them transition to the digital-first world. Let's take a quick look.
With the Small Business Accelerator program, it has been great to leverage our expertise and cutting-edge technology to help these businesses with their transition into today's digital world.
Before becoming a part of the program, many of the businesses had antiquated systems for running their business, often relying on paper files, which are less efficient and secure than a modern cloud-based system.
Qualcomm recognized that small businesses needed support and stepped in to help by providing 33 businesses with products powered by our technology to help them increase productivity and connect from virtually anywhere.
Congratulations, you've actually been accepted into our program. Congratulations, yay!
With Qualcomm Technology Solutions, the small businesses were able to expand and succeed. They were able to bring their business into the new age of technology.
We're so grateful that Snapdragon compute platforms designed for mobility were part of the solution that these businesses needed. And we'll have more on that later. It's amazing to think how far we've come from entering the PC industry a few years ago to delivering this much innovation in such a short period of time. And we aren't done yet. Today, we are thrilled to announce the next step in our journey, continuing to drive innovation that redefines more than a laptop form factor, solutions that offer truly mobile computing with Qualcomm's leading technologies, advanced camera and audio for the best in video conferencing to make it seem like you're there even when you can't be, with powerful on-device AI engines that enable the latest security applications and these amazing new experiences. With 5G, enabling the ability to connect and be productive from virtually anywhere. Lightning fast with incredible bandwidth and low latency to keep you connected as you move through your busy life. Efficiency that delivers the performance essential to get things done. And battery life that just keeps on going. Snapdragon compute platforms really enable the freedom for our OEM partners to deliver all of these capabilities in thin, light, highly portable designs, leading the convergence of mobile and computing, redefining the PC. Today, we are really excited to announce, I'll get it out, the Snapdragon Hcx Gen3. Thank you. Just take a quick look. Wasn't that great? I hope you're excited as I am. Hcx Gen3 is the first 5nm platform for Windows PCs, designed for more performance, more immersive experiences, with advanced camera and audio capabilities, more innovative experiences with a powerful, incredible AI engine, leadership in the latest 5G and Wi-Fi connectivity, and unbelievable long battery life that you already expect from a Snapdragon compute platform. Let's start with our CPU. The Cryo Cpu and Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 is designed for premium tier mobile computing. With bigger cores, huge single-threaded and multi-threaded performance improvements with just incredible power efficiency. This design combines new high-performance prime cores together with our efficiency cores to deliver incredible performance at a fraction of the power required by competing solutions. With the advanced 5nm process node, combined with lots of other optimizations, we have dramatically improved CPU performance while still delivering the outstanding battery life, multi-day battery life that our platforms are known for. We've increased single-threaded performance by 40%, delivering extreme responsiveness. And even more important, multi-threaded performance has increased by an amazing 85% versus our previous generation. This increased performance enables you to better multitask, to be more productive, and most important, save time. Something I think we could all use more of these days. The Snapdragon-powered systems can also quickly enter a low power state while still remaining connected, which dramatically extends the battery life of your PC. Let's take a look how the Cryo CPU in the Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 performs competitively. We deliver similar performance of an i5 while running at lower frequencies. And this is while consuming less than half the power, 9 watts versus 22 watts. At full frequency, we deliver 25% greater multi-threaded performance while consuming 25% less power than an i5. What does this mean for consumer experiences? It means faster web browsing, faster performance across Office applications like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Zoom, Teams. It makes the things you do every day with your laptop even better. Again, delivering a significant better performance at much lower battery. It's 60% better performance per watt, enabling battery life that can be measured in days. You can be productive from anywhere, not just near a power outlet. But CPU performance and efficiency is only part of the story of the Hcx Gen3. With our Hcx Gen3 GPU, we deliver 60% faster performance versus our previous generation and 32% faster versus our competition. And we do so at significantly less power. This translates to 40% better GPU performance per watt versus the competition. It's just amazing numbers delivering extreme performance and efficiency for amazing GPU accelerated experiences across productivity, creativity, and entertainment. Great creativity applications like Adobe Photoshop and Lightroom, which have been optimized for Snapdragon compute platforms. We work closely with Adobe to deliver these great experiences today on devices and in the cloud. And great productivity applications like Shaper 3D, which has been optimized for Snapdragon compute platforms. Here to tell us more is Peter from Shaper 3D.
Thanks, Miguel. It's great to be here today. We launched Shaper 3D to revolutionize the CAD industry, to modernize 3D modeling, to reimagine this traditionally very desktop-oriented workflow for mobile devices. We've had great success. By now, over 150,000 users use our app worldwide, and we have customers like 3M, Canbu, Domatic, and many more. So today, I'm super excited to show you Shaper 3D optimized for Windows on Snapdragon. Here is the whole design process happening locally on a Snapdragon-powered PC. CAD apps need to deal with complex geometric models, real-time 3D rendering, and low-latency responsiveness. This means a heavy workload for the CPU and the GPU at the same time, and you typically need a desktop workstation level of performance for that. Until recently, you could only do that on a machine that took up half your desk. And this is where Snapdragon mobile computing chips enter the fray. They have unlocked a new class of usage on Windows devices. With the great performance of both the GPU and the CPU, you can see how Shaper 3D is running smoothly and consistently while tweaking a complex model. We're amazed at how much cooler the Snapdragon devices remain during intensive usage, even during long test runs. Thanks to its incredible battery life, our users are free to work from virtually anywhere. We are super excited to be working with Qualcomm to bring Shaper 3D to always connected PCs. Snapdragon compute platforms bring a whole new world of opportunities and great new experiences for our customers. So thanks again for having me today. And for those of you in Hawaii, you can check out Shaper 3D firsthand in the demo room on a new Snapdragon Hcx Gen3.
We have been working closely with Shaper 3D, as you heard, to deliver CAD and 3D modeling experiences to Windows on Snapdragon. Together, we are unleashing creativity and productivity from anywhere, while users benefit from improved GPU performance in productivity, creativity. What about gaming? We have been working with game publishers to optimize for Windows on Snapdragon. Some popular titles like Asphalt 9, Among Us, Modern Combat 5, Dungeon Hunter 5, MudRunner, Redout, and EVE Online. They offer these great experiences, even on thin and light devices. And these are just a few examples. We, of course, will continue working with game developers to optimize for Snapdragon. And with that incredible efficiency, you get great gaming, performance, and long battery life. It'll catch up. I could do something. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, on Hcx Gen3, Big Rumble Boxing runs around 60 frames per second, with up to 50% longer gameplay on battery than competing platforms. Customers will be glad to know that they can now enjoy great gaming experience on the go with Snapdragon Hcx Gen3. And again, all of this performance across productivity, creativity, and entertainment is delivered in cool, thin, light, and fanless form factors with battery life that lasts for days. I think you get the theme. Battery life lasts for days. With accelerated digital transformation and the increased usage of video conferencing applications like Teams, Zoom, and others in both your personal and professional life, you need high-quality camera and audio. The Hcx Gen3 with the Spectra ISP delivers leading image quality and crystal clear audio for incredible video conferencing experiences. We are leveraging our industry-leading camera processing 3A technologies, autofocus, auto white balance, and auto exposure, to deliver the clearest possible video at up to 4K HDR on PCs. With increased image processing performance, the camera startup times are also 15% faster. Snapdragon 8Cx enables innovative new experiences with up to 4 cameras and 24 megapixels. Scenarios like using front and back-facing cameras to share, present, and create more immersive hybrid environments are now possible, whether you're in the classroom, in the office, at home, or on the go. The reality is that many of these environments we live in and work in may be noisy. Dogs barking, loud typing, or the neighbors mowing the lawn. I'm sure many of you have many more examples and can relate to this. Let's hear what it may sound like on a video conference.
You deserve intelligent processing with Qualcomm Technologies' AI-based echo cancellation and noise suppression.
That was not the good clip. With leading AI-accelerated echo cancellation and noise suppression, we can filter unwanted background noise so you can be heard clearly like this.
You deserve intelligent processing with Qualcomm Technologies' AI-based echo cancellation and noise suppression.
Wasn't that awesome? Just amazing how it works. Snapdragon 8Cx Gen3 delivers crystal clear audio in almost any environment. I'm sure all of you want to try this. In addition, we are seeing rapid adoption of AI to accelerate new and existing applications for better quality, performance, and greater efficiency. With our previous generation, we delivered an amazing 9 TOPS of AI acceleration. With the Hcx Gen3, we now have over 29 TOPS. That's 3 times more AI acceleration. This will enable more immersive experiences like on-device face detection, background blur, audio blur, and translation. And you heard how important this is for Microsoft. Here to talk more about these incredible AI technologies and experiences, I'd like to welcome my good friend from Microsoft, Pavan.
Thank you, Miguel. It's great to be here with you all today. With Windows on Snapdragon, Microsoft and Qualcomm are leading the convergence of mobile and compute. The high-performance AI acceleration delivered on Hcx Gen3 runs efficiently at low power, and the experiences we are building together enable us to take computing to the next level. This is how technology plays into our new hybrid world, and it is something our team is super excited about. And we want to take a minute to talk about how some of those incredible AI features are coming to life. Like face tracking. Our new face tracker can track over 500 facial landmarks to identify how your lips are moving, where you're looking, which enhances every video experience. Our segmentation model, which labels every pixel as belonging to either the foreground or the background, ensures you always stand out in the frame. Or super resolution, which makes you look crystal clear on every video call, regardless of lighting or environment. The best part is that all of these features can run without impacting CPU or GPU performance, which is amazing because these experiences could burn 3 to 4x the power on a typical laptop. We're super excited to see how these technologies help power the future of Windows and our developer experiences. The world-class engineering teams at Microsoft and Qualcomm have been hard at work bringing this and the Microsoft Pluton security solution to life on Hcx Gen3. We're excited to see this work roll out across the Windows ecosystem. Congratulations to Qualcomm on the Hcx Gen3 announcement today. Thank you, Miguel, for having me. Thank you, Qualcomm, for your continued partnership as we redefine mobile computing together.
Thank you, Pavan. We can't wait to see Microsoft leveraging Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 AI, as Pavan mentioned and as Panos mentioned earlier, to leverage the performance and efficiency to deliver some incredible experiences. And we're just scratching the surface of what can be enabled on devices with Qualcomm AI Engine. Even on ultra-thin light and portable devices, these incredible technologies are essential to delivering these immersive, high-quality video conferencing experiences. This quality, however, also relies on, you got it, great connectivity. Qualcomm leadership in 5G and Wi-Fi connectivity is what makes the cloud and these connected experiences at the intelligent edge possible. Snapdragon Hcx delivers the world's most comprehensive connectivity in a PC. OEMs will have incredible options for delivering 5G with our Snapdragon X55, X62, and now Snapdragon X65 5G modem RF systems. Users can benefit from peak download speeds up to 10 gigabits per second. And with our Fast Connect 6900 system, we support ultra-fast Wi-Fi 6E connectivity with Wi-Fi DBS, harnessing multiple Wi-Fi bands and antennas concurrently to outperform traditional single-band connections. High-performance, robust, low-latency, wireless connectivity enables the freedom for you to be productive from anywhere. Virtual collaboration is critical in today's laptops. Whether you're uploading, downloading, or editing large files in the cloud with your colleagues, connectivity is critical to the speed of your productivity. And with the growth of the cloud, gaming services like xCloud, game titles that have never before been playable on these ultra-thin and light notebooks are now possible with our leading connectivity. Whether it's productivity, gaming, or downloading your favorite Netflix series, Snapdragon delivers what you deserve, true mobility in your laptop. Whether you're at home, in the office, at the park, or for all of you at the beach, you can stay connected, productive, and entertained. The ability to seamlessly switch between cellular and trusted Wi-Fi allows you to stay connected securely. The Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 has been architected to handle the device security from chip to the cloud, decreasing the risk of malicious threats. Our security foundation starts with secure boot process that supports NIST recovery and the Qualcomm trusted execution environment. This will protect your system from attempts to load corrupted firmware, provides the lowest level root of trust to securely start the operating system. From hardware accelerated, runtime memory encryption, and secure camera for Windows Hello, to trusted GPS for context-aware policies in zero trust frameworks. We are focused on building a robust, secure platform. And as you heard earlier, we work closely with Microsoft to enable Pluton architecture on our SPU, further reducing the surface area open to attacks. And of course, we continue to support Microsoft's Secure Core PC, providing the highest level security out of the box. The always-on, always-connected Hcx Gen3 platform provides the most robust visibility for device management, so IT managers can keep their devices up to date, and with our digital lifestyle, including hybrid work and learning, or just connecting with friends and family remote. And the need for security, as you heard before from Cristiano, is now higher than ever. And important, we don't believe that security should be optional. It should be there for everyone. We are bringing the best of the smartphone to the best of the laptop, helping to ensure your information stays secure from the chip to the cloud. In summary, Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 is delivering what you deserve: extreme mobile computing with incredible performance and efficiency from anywhere, with up to multiple days of battery life. It delivers more than just a laptop, with new AI, camera, and audio experiences. And it will continue to lead the intelligent connected edge, with robust security and blazing fast 5G connectivity. Hcx Gen3 is one of our Snapdragon platforms, enabling a world where everyone and everything is intelligently connected. We are also combining Hcx Gen3 with other products from our portfolio, like the Snapdragon XR. I don't know how many of you went to the demo room and saw those demos, bringing this exciting new AR user experience like virtual screens and more. This is part of our journey to make the metaverse a reality and redefine mobile computing. And we're excited to see more and more applications optimized to take advantage of the platform, spanning gaming, productivity, video conferencing, creativity, and entertainment apps. You heard from Panos earlier. And like our friends at Spotify, we have provided a preview version of their application for those of you here in person who could experience it in our demo room. We've also worked closely with ISVs that develop the essential security and manageability applications for the enterprise and education. And we are hearing from positive feedback from our end customers too. Here to tell us more, please welcome Qualcomm's VP of Strategy Analysis, Moran.
Thanks, Miguel. My role at Qualcomm is to provide market insights that help drive decisions on how we can best meet the needs of our customers. While we conduct a significant amount of this market research, the most informative and the most enjoyable part is talking directly to end customers. We're excited to see how our platforms have enabled businesses to accelerate their transition to this new hybrid work environment. Crafted from decades of leadership in delivering mobile experiences, we have heard from enterprises that Snapdragon-powered laptops have played a pivotal role in the transition to hybrid work, whether employees are working from home, in the office, or on the go. Companies have reported that they have seen productivity gains and end-user satisfaction increased by up to 3 times compared to their traditional x86 laptops. At the same time, IT teams rave about being able to update their entire corporate fleet of devices in real time, allowing them to be protected and secure wherever the workforce may be. Ultimately, we have learned that for the modern business, where hybrid work becomes essential to attracting and maintaining top talent, Snapdragon-powered PCs are key to their strategies. Let's take a look at how one enterprise, BDS Connected Solutions, was able to utilize Snapdragon-powered PCs to boost end-user satisfaction and increase security.
BDS Connected Solutions is a retail marketing agency. We focus on driving brand enthusiasm in retail, as well as trying to touch shoppers during their purchase journey. We currently have approximately 7,000 employees across key retailers in North America, Canada, and across other countries globally. In an effort to increase productivity, we collaborate with Qualcomm Technologies to provide our team the always connected PC out in the field.
I spend a lot of time working on IT and strategy. It's my job to make sure that the company is connected and that all of our people in the field can do the work that they need to do to keep the company running. Having reliable technology at our fingertips is incredibly important. If our people out in the field don't have reliable technology, they can't do the work that they need to do every day. If they're not connected, then we're losing money, basically.
As an area sales manager, I am always on the go and working in between multiple client facilities and retail partners. Being able to get work done when I need it and information as soon as I need it is paramount to my success. You know, with a traditional laptop, I was constantly searching for power or connectivity of some kind. It was a real struggle because I might have the information available. Finally, I get the sales numbers and I can report out, but I no longer have connectivity or my battery just died. And I was constantly searching for ways to interact with the various team members and associates that I need to work with.
We want to keep our teams focused on what they do best, which is being on the go, engaging shoppers, training retail salespeople. The information that they actually provide to us is of a large data set, and for it to be uploaded quickly and for me to be able to see that in real time is our competitive advantage.
Now that I have the Snapdragon-powered PC, I am always connected, and I've come to rely on that connectivity. I get the information I need rapidly, and that has truly made an impact on how successful I can be in my market. Being always connected with multi-day battery life means that I can be productive whenever and wherever. I don't have to plan ahead for it anymore. I can just go and do.
We have a highly remote workforce, and cellular connectivity has really changed the game in terms of security for us. They can just open their laptop and be online. They receive all the security updates on time. They're speaking to our Intune server on a regular basis, and all of our endpoints are managed much more securely.
In my business, sometimes it's the first person to get the quote in that gets the sale. I will never be without an instant on, always connected computer. This is the future of my business.
The always connected PC powered by Snapdragon is changing the way we see and do our business and how we provide value to our clients.
It's been incredible to see how our platforms can make a profound impact on all parts of a business. From making better informed decisions to scaling security and manageability infrastructures, our platforms seamlessly plug and play so you can respond at the speed of your enterprise. But that's not all. We also saw the same dramatic impact for participants of the Qualcomm Small Business Accelerator program. Being involved with this program has been extremely rewarding for me personally. While there have been many challenges faced over the past year and a half, I have been so grateful to be a part of this program where our focus was to alleviate some of those challenges. We were amazed by the creativity and ingenuity displayed by these companies as they expanded their business across industries, including retail, media production, nonprofit, and much more. The biggest reward was talking to owners and employees to get a sense of how our technology played a pivotal role to help them meet their goals and accelerate their digital transformation. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Cryo was founded on the basis that live events needed a partner. We now have employees in about 6 different states. And so I'm always on a video call with a customer or with an employee. Being always connected no matter where I am has been extremely helpful over the last year.
With the Microsoft Surface Pro X's, for instance, the Lenovo 5Gs, they've been an incredible add to our ability to service our clients. Not only from here in the warehouse, where we're scanning gear in and out, but on site, meeting with our clients, talking through what they want to do. We're creating renderings and designs. It's given us the opportunity to be on the cutting edge of technology, and our clients see that, and that's sold itself over and over again.
Being a specialty coffee roaster and coming into a coffee shop, you think you're just getting a cup of coffee, and I don't think that a lot of customers realize how much technology actually goes into everything that we do as an operation.
We have 4 retail locations. We share everything through the cloud.
We have to have as much synergy and connectivity as possible. And receiving the products from the small business program, everyone is able to be mobile and work from any shop and continue to do their very best work.
Faster, quicker, more efficient, all across the board.
At the end of the day, we're here just to serve you an incredible cup of coffee.
Canine support teams provide service dogs to persons with disabilities other than blindness.
Our Surface Pro X has the ability to go from PC to tablet mode, which allows us to stay connected throughout our entire 7.5-acre facility.
Having the ability to step away from my desk, maybe be out in the field, and still have access to all my contacts, all my files, everything that I need is at my fingertips.
With PCs powered by Snapdragon compute platforms, the workforce is always connected to be productive from virtually anywhere, and business can always be moving forward.
We've been amazed to see what these businesses can do with their Snapdragon-powered PCs. It proves that with the right technology and tools, their company vision is within reach.
We can't wait to see what these pioneers do next. As you can see, whether you're an industry leader or disruptor, Snapdragon-powered PCs can be a game changer as we embrace the digital-first era. We are also changing the way people think of connected learning. Through our program, we saw the impact of several nonprofits in the education segment. Always connected Windows PCs and Chromebooks are bringing untethered learning experiences to the next generation of students, providing considerably longer battery life and increased performance so they can spend less time worrying about connecting their computers and more time connecting with their peers. Video-led instructions and rich media content lessons are the first of the more processing-heavy experiences to come. So, students require devices that empower their collaboration and creativity in the classroom and beyond. Qualcomm remains committed to help close the homework gap and bring high-quality education to all communities through wireless technologies. Recently, we expanded our efforts to help bridge the homework and skills gap through new additions to our wireless reach programs, including a classroom in Kentucky where we're tracking digital literacy. We're excited to report that all of the teachers involved believe that having access to the devices facilitated new opportunities for students to engage with each other on school projects. Not only that, 76% of students saw an improvement in their technology skills, and 50% showed improved critical thinking. We are excited to see how our platforms are changing the face of education. Through the Qualcomm Small Business Accelerator program and our wireless reach programs, it has been incredible to talk to our customers and hear that our technology has a meaningful impact on how people live, work, and create. Thank you.
Thanks, Moran. Today, many of these systems are powered by our entry-tier 7C platform for first-line workers and in education. On that note, this is one more announcement we'd like to share with you today. We're also excited to announce the Snapdragon 7C Plus Gen 3. It's a new level in our entry tier. Let's take a look. I hope the music got you all in the party mood. So 7C Plus Gen 3 is our new 6nm SoC that delivers up to 60% more CPU performance and 70% more GPU performance than our previous generations. We also now have over 6.5 TOPS of performance with the Qualcomm AI engine, enabling new experiences on AI that have never seen before on this tier. With Qualcomm Fast Connect 6700 system, supporting Wi-Fi 6 and 6E speeds up to 2.9 gigabits per second, representing a 3 times improvement. Most important of all, we are introducing 5G connectivity to this entry tier with an integrated Snapdragon X53 5G modem RF system. The 7C Plus Gen 3 power devices can now deliver the speeds of 5G connectivity with up to 3.7 gigabits per second. In summary, the growth of the cloud and the need for intelligent edge devices. Snapdragon 7C Gen 3 with 5G will enable smarter, faster, slicker, always connected laptops for the entry tier. Incredible new laptops with a Snapdragon Hcx Gen 3 and the Snapdragon 7C Plus Gen 3 are expected in the first half of 2022. We are so excited by the momentum of this ecosystem. Let's hear from a few of our customers on how they've been using our Snapdragon platforms to redefine mobile computing.
Acer has been working with Qualcomm on a range of the Snapdragon-powered always connected laptops. From those with 5G connectivity for mobile professionals to LTE models that help students stay connected at school and at home. We are excited about the new Snapdragon Hcx Gen 3 and the 7C Plus Gen 3 compute platform Qualcomm Technologies is announcing today, and look forward to continuing our collaborations to innovate and break barriers together.
We are always pushing the boundaries of innovation, designing innovative solutions to meet the needs of the consumer and businesses of today and tomorrow. We're delighted at what we can create and enable with our design built on a Snapdragon compute platform to bring what people love about their phone, tablet, and PC all into one device. Thank you, Qualcomm. And congratulations on your amazing new Snapdragon Hcx Gen 3 compute platform.
Lenovo and Qualcomm have redefined what PCs can do with our always-on, always-connected Windows devices. Thinner, lighter, smarter, quieter, fanless, instant boot, incredible performance, longer battery life, 5G connectivity. With the launch of Snapdragon Hcx Gen3 compute platform, Lenovo is looking forward to once again redefining the PC industry with Qualcomm.
Today's Snapdragon Compute announcements mark an exciting next step in Microsoft's journey with Qualcomm, a journey to empower you to stay in your flow and to be productive, whether at home or on the go, whether you're working on your own or collaborating with others in the cloud. We are proud to partner with Qualcomm to deliver the connectivity, performance, and efficiency that give everyone the freedom to participate in this digital, always connected world. I cannot wait to see what's next for Microsoft and Qualcomm.
Thanks to all of our OEM partners who joined us today. We can't wait to see what they build next. In summary, Snapdragon compute platforms are delivering the future of computing today. With leading performance per watt for extreme performance and efficiency, crystal clear audio, and leading camera capabilities for immersive video conferencing and streaming, advanced AI for these next generation experiences, robust security from chip to cloud, plus the world's most comprehensive connectivity in a PC. We're so excited by all this innovation, with a strong roadmap and our continued investment, and what's in store with our next generation CPUs and other technologies. We will continue to redefine mobile computing. And now, I'd like to introduce Micah from our gaming platforms. Thank you.
All right, last session. Who wants to talk about gaming? All right. Okay, mobile gaming has exploded in popularity. It is now the largest entertainment segment in the world. In 2020, the mobile gaming industry was about $42 billion. In comparison, the global gaming industry is about $175 billion. In fact, it's bigger than both the music and movie industries combined. Gaming is now our primary source of entertainment. And now the majority of gaming is done on mobile devices. Snapdragon is the best way to game. We put all the best graphics and gaming technologies into Snapdragon. Snapdragon Elite Gaming puts desktop-level features in the palm of your hand. So when it comes to gamers, we have a guiding principle. Gamers love games. Gamers want the games they love in their hands. Everything else is secondary. There aren't console gamers and PC gamers and mobile gamers. They're just gamers. And the games they love appear across platforms and screens everywhere. Gaming is about being able to play the games you love everywhere with the best user experience. On your couch, at the dining table, at the park, at the beach. Gamers just want a game. Gamers are constantly on the move, and they want their favorite titles to go with them. And they want long gaming sessions, so they need amazing ergonomics to be comfortable. Now, most mobile devices put a priority on fitting in your pocket, but gamers need a device that prioritizes ergonomics. It's got to have that right weight and heft and controller feel. It has to feel good in your hands. Gamers want to be comfortable, and they want to win. Now, at Qualcomm, we have a long history of creating platforms when new use cases emerge. And we started with mobile phones, and then wearables, and XR, and compute, and automotive. And now we think it's time to do something about gaming. We create a platform to enable the best solutions and innovations specific to that use case. So look, Snapdragon is already amazing for gaming on smartphones. But we need to meet the needs of gamers, and we want to deliver a new Snapdragon. The gaming market is huge. It's so large. We want to have a Snapdragon for gaming devices that's beyond the smartphone. We need to create a Snapdragon just to innovate just on gaming. A platform that starts with our Snapdragon Elite gaming technologies and allows for even more innovation. And for these reasons, we've created a new platform. Simply put, it is the place to play all your games. So introducing the Snapdragon G gaming platform, and our first platform to be designed for gaming devices. Our first chip will be the Snapdragon G3x Gen 1. Snapdragon G is born out of our elite gaming technologies, made to create new categories of amazing gaming devices, to take your gaming to the next level. It's built from the ground up for these new devices to game anywhere and anytime. We really think of this platform as the PC mobile rig, or so the PC gaming rig of mobile devices. The hardware that will get you the most out of your games and give you the ultimate experience. As you can see, we've added a host of features to enhance that mobile gaming experience, like integrated game controller support, haptics, 4K TV out, and many other features. Now, the Snapdragon G, it features a Cryo CPU with an octa-core configuration. Its Adreno GPU is built for maximum graphics performance and industry-leading performance per watt. So you can take your games with you and get stunning graphics and long battery life. 5G millimeter wave will drive the next generation of gaming experiences. With Snapdragon G's 5G millimeter wave, you can play your favorite competitive games with your friends or your favorite game streaming service anywhere you are. Snapdragon G features Fast Connect 6900 for the fastest available Wi-Fi 6 and 6E connectivity. As gamers worldwide can attest, if you experience network lag or buffering, you're not immersed in the gaming experience. Fortunately, Fast Connect 6900 delivers. With multi-gig speeds and sophisticated latency-reducing technologies, Fast Connect 6900 and Snapdragon G offers immersive, jitter-free online gaming wirelessly. Gamers want to feel their games. Snapdragon G has an integrated haptics engine that provides extremely low latency feedback for perfect responses to the game, in the action in the game. So you'll feel the bumps in the road the moment you roll over them. Sound is extremely important to the gaming experience. Snapdragon G supports Snapdragon Sound. It delivers premium audio quality for your games to sound super realistic. When you pair Snapdragon Sound-enabled wireless headphones or earbuds, gamers get the benefits of extremely low latency audio matched to their games. And that enables them to hear everything happening around them in the game when it happens. And that improves the overall user experience without the need of cumbersome wires. And of course, Snapdragon G will run all of your favorite entertainment apps, because sometimes you want to take a break from dominating your favorite game and watch that nice rom-com. So Snapdragon G will deliver a whole new gaming experience. But we didn't just build Snapdragon G. We decided to complete the vision. We want to put something in your hands. We built a new gaming device. But we didn't do it alone. We wanted to partner with a similar vision. A partner who understands gamers. A partner who is plugged into game culture and knows what gamers want. A partner who has spent over 2 decades making the most fun gaming products. There's really only one partner like that. It's Razer. We gave Razer early access to Snapdragon G and together Qualcomm and Razer use Snapdragon G to create a new gaming device. So we're introducing the Snapdragon G3x handheld developer kit, the first device powered by Snapdragon G. It truly is the place to play all your games. The G3x Dev Kit is the next generation of gaming. This device will enable the developer to create experiences for the gamer who wants amazing graphics and to play their games anywhere. Play your favorite mobile games with uncompromised, sustained performance. Stream your favorite games from your gaming PC and your console. Stream your favorite cloud gaming platform, all over Wi-Fi or 5G. So earlier today, Min Liang Tan spoke about Razer and Qualcomm's collaboration on the Snapdragon G developer kit. Here with us today is Justin Cooney, Razer's Global Director of Business Development and Partnerships. Justin is going to talk about what we're doing with the G3x Dev Kit and from the developer perspective. Welcome, Justin.
As Micah just mentioned, together with Qualcomm, we want to bring the vision of what portable gaming can look like in the future and share that with developers and publishers around the world. Qualcomm's Snapdragon G3x handheld development kit is the physical embodiment, the physical form of this vision, and we are happy to be able to share this with you today. So you have this vision, a beacon, a guiding light. You have the development kit, the platform, the vehicle, if you will. These are both fantastic, but we also understand that there's another important component, and that is the combination of developers and their content. We work with developers around the world every single day, and we've recognized many common threads amongst them. The first one that comes to mind is that they are indeed gamers just like you and I. In fact, I would go further and say they're as passionate for gaming as you and I. But not only that, they're not just passionate about gaming, but they're passionate about making games. And for that, we are incredibly thankful. Now, we understand making games isn't easy, and it typically takes years to make. Development cycles have various revisions, internal and external player tests, and things like that, well before the game is finally ready to ship. We also recognize the incredible talent on the technical side of things that these game developers have. They are challenged every single day to make their games as scalable as possible, while also ensuring their games work on as many different devices as possible, all the while making sure that they're still delivering that great gaming experience to as many people as possible. We recognize that developers have extremely high standards and always aim to deliver the best possible gaming and gamer experience. That is why they work tirelessly to take feedback and continuously make improvements throughout the life cycle of their games. Finally, developers want to be as much forward-looking as possible so that they can better determine their future content roadmap. Technology is always considered during the design and development process, and it's important to determine not only the type of content to make, but also the features and interactions that it drives. Having the Qualcomm development kit in their hands allows them to do just that. It allows them to experiment with game ideas and mechanics, refine them over time, ultimately in designing, creating, and releasing the next great game that we all want to play. Now, it's one thing to visualize what a technology can do for you. And then it's another thing to even see a demonstration of that said technology. But it truly hits home when the developer is able to get it into their hands and experiment for themselves. That's when the creative juices truly start to flow, and that really does take the content design to that next level. Now I want to give a big thank you to the team over at Gameloft. This is Asphalt 9 Legends footage captured directly from the Snapdragon G3x handheld development kit with maximum settings enabled. Now, not only that, we are happy that Gameloft shares in our joint vision, and we could not have said it better. The possibilities are indeed endless. Now, we look forward to working with all the content partners around the world, getting these development kits into their hands. We are truly very excited to see what new and elevated experience will be created. For those interested developers, they can go to developer.razer.com to sign up for and register interest in the Qualcomm Snapdragon G3x handheld development kit. Last but not least, I hope everyone had a chance to go to the gaming lounge and experience both Asphalt 9 Legends from Gameloft, as well as Final Fantasy VII First Soldier from Square Enix. I want to take this time to thank Gameloft, thank Square Enix, thanks Qualcomm, and most of all, thank you here and abroad for today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Justin. So let's talk about the device, all right? We're all excited to get the G3x Dev Kit in developers' hands, and let's talk about what the G3x Dev Kit is. So let's start inside. We built the Snapdragon G and the G3x Dev Kit from the ground up to maximize sustained performance for hours of amazing gameplay. A key feature of the G3x Dev Kit is the active thermal management system. It uses a fan to unleash the full potential of the Snapdragon G platform. This means you can sustain high performance while gaming for hours. Now, as mentioned before, haptics are becoming an essential part of the gaming experience. The Snapdragon G3x Dev Kit has dual haptic motors built into the handles, allowing the developers to create great user experiences by letting the gamers feel what is happening in the game when it happens. Now, let's look outside the device. The G3x Dev Kit has incredible ergonomics, designed with the gamer's hands in mind. The G3x Dev Kit has the perfect weight. It feels great in your hands. The controllers and the buttons are in just the right spot. The device is extremely comfortable for long gameplay. Qualcomm worked with game controller experts, AKS, to deliver innovation in control. Most Android games are designed to be controlled with virtual buttons on the screen. AKS's technology allows gamers to map the virtual touchscreen controllers to physical thumbsticks and buttons. With the G3x Dev Kit, you'll be able to play your favorite touchscreen Android games with console quality control. Having the option to use physical buttons makes games more accessible. It adds fidelity, and it also allows for more screen real estate, which really gives you a better gaming experience. Now, the display on the G3x Dev Kit is incredible. It's an OLED screen, so it can display over 1 billion shades of color. And combined with the Adreno GPU, you can play your favorite games at up to 120 frames per second. You've never seen your games look so smooth. It's also massive and sharp, 6.65 inches with an FHD plus resolution. The color, speed, sharpness, and size will pull you into your games. Your games will sound amazing, with and without headphones. It features high-quality stereo speakers, and the sound will pull you into your game. And with Snapdragon Sound wireless headphones and earbuds, Gamers will love the low latency immersive sound without the wire. The G3x Dev Kit was also built for live streaming, where players can capture themselves playing their favorite games and share them with their friends and around the world. So we designed it to feature a front-facing full HD 1080p 60 camera and 2 microphones. So you'll be able to stream your game and yourself playing the game while speaking directly to your audience. Now, due to thermal constraints, especially for more demanding games, traditional phones have a difficult time running a game, capturing video of a player, and capturing the action inside of the game. Instead of needing both a PC and a mobile device to live stream your favorite mobile games, you can use the G3x Dev Kit as the ultimate portable game streaming broadcasting tool. The G3x Dev Kit can drive an external monitor at up to 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. Now you can connect your device to your favorite large screen monitor or TV and play your favorite games. Now, everybody in your home can watch you reign supreme or fail spectacularly in your favorite games. But gamers want to play their games more than just in their homes. They want to play around the world. And that is why we built a version of the G3x Dev Kit with 5G millimeter wave. 5G millimeter wave is the best cellular network for gamers. If you're playing a native Android game in multiplayer mode, you'll want a fast, low latency network. You need to see your teammates and your foes' locations in real time. You need 5G millimeter wave. The G3x Dev Kit was also designed for XR accessories. It can support XR viewers with full room scale 6 degrees of freedom head tracking. The G3x Dev Kit will help bring gamers into the world of XR. And it has top-of-the-line specs in every category. It has a beautiful, colorful, smooth FHD plus 120 Hz HDR AMOLED display. It's got fast connectivity with Wi-Fi 6E, 5G millimeter wave, Bluetooth 5.2. It's live streaming ready. It has its front-facing camera, and it has built-in microphones. It has high-performance CPUs, a GPU, and AI engines. It has dual haptic motors. It has excellent audio with dual speakers and Snapdragon sound support. And it has a large battery. Now, the G3x Dev Kit runs Android. With Snapdragon G, you can play your Android games at the highest resolutions and the fastest frame rates. With Android, you'll have access to all the amazing games in the Android ecosystem. That's hundreds of thousands of games. But that's not the only way to game. Gamers want to play their console games, but sometimes the console TV is already being used. And often, gamers want to hang out in the same room and be with their friends and family, even when they're gaming. The G3x Dev Kit leverages Snapdragon's fast connectivity so you can stream your console games anywhere in your home. Sometimes you want to play a PC game, but you want to do it from your couch, or your porch, or the kitchen table. Apps like Parsec allow you to remotely control your gaming PC, allowing you to put your gaming PC rig in your hands. Even if you don't own a gaming PC rig or a game console, you can still tap into one with the G3x Dev Kit and cloud game streaming. You can play over 100 Xbox games with Xbox Game Pass directly from the cloud. The G3x Dev Kit's fast wireless connectivity, high fidelity controllers, and amazing screen put all the action right in your hands. Connectivity is Snapdragon's bread and butter. With Snapdragon G Fast Connect and 5G millimeter wave, you'll be able to stream all of these games without interruption wherever you are. So now you know why we're so excited about creating a new gaming platform. The Snapdragon G3x Gen 1 brings together your games across platforms, and allows you to play them in new ways with best-in-class features and specs. Quite simply, it is the best place to play all your games. So I'm really happy to be closing out the session, and I would like to invite Don back onto the stage. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Micah. Okay, I'm gonna walk very fastly to the center of the stage. Okay, thank you, Micah. That was great. You know, it's just something about Micah's voice. It's just so soothing, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep this really short because you've been here a long time. We went over again today. Apologize for that. We just had so much to share, and we were so excited. So let me just recap for you. We kicked butt in mobile. We always will. We launched 2 new awesome platforms, 1 in compute, or actually 3, 2 in compute, and we're breaking new ground with Snapdragon G. It took 2 days to say that, but we're all here in Hawaii, so that's the benefit. Thanks again for coming. Really appreciate you being here in person. We know some of you came from very, very far distances to be with us today and yesterday. Enjoy the rest of Snapdragon Tech Summit. Please see the demos. My team worked really, really hard on enabling those demos to show you the experiences. It's all about show and less about tell these days. So please take time, look at the demos, film them, experience them, and share them with your audiences, your viewers, and your followers. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to see more of the live stream, or if you want to look back at any of the presentations, please go to qualcomm.com/Snapdragon Summit, and you can see all the content. On behalf of the entire Qualcomm team, the amazing production crew, who's just amazing in every way, shape, or form, I want to give them a big hand. Thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you a safe and healthy holiday season and a happy new year. Thanks for coming.